You know, and I think everyone knows the same thing about stopping drinking. It's you get caught up in this trap where you have enough pain that is discomfort, whatever you want to call it. There's enough internal conflict for you to stop the flow of alcohol, right? To at least consider it. And that motivation is getting you to move on. But what happens is that as you're moving through the process of not putting the alcohol into your mouth anymore, your life starts to improve, right? The reasons why you stopped drinking alcohol, they start to gradually recede into the distance. So if pain is your motivation to do these things, if pain is your motivation to stop drinking or to stop smoking or to stop whatever it is you're doing to make those changes in your life, then as soon as that pain starts to diminish, then the motivation also diminishes with it, right? And this is the problem. So you get the pain, you stop the flow, the pain diminishes, then you start the flow again because the motivation is gone. So you have to keep working on that motivation. You have to, that's what we're talking about when we say stop the flow, do the work, move on, right? Because whenever you make a big change in your life, your habits don't see this, your mind doesn't see the habit as being good or bad. It just sees it as is what is, the judgment in how good or bad a habit is what you get out of it, the reward at the end of the day, and with what I would term a bad habit, alcohol, smoking, there is a reward in the moment, but in the long term you're getting a lot of consequences. It's like using a credit card. You get the reward in the moment, but you're going to pay a shitload more money in the future, right? Maybe never get yourself out of debt, and that's the problem with alcohol. So there's always this conflict inside. We've talked about this before as being the conflict between two wolves, and it's not really. It's like a conflict between a wolf and a chihuahua, because the wolf is the strong one. The wolf is the habit. The wolf is the one that you've been feeding for a long, long time. And the other side of these things, the chihuahua side of it, it's weak. You haven't even started to develop yourself in that other side. So you need to get a strength in yourself. You need to change mindsets. That's what, I keep saying when we're going through that preparation phase, that 2 weeks is worth its weight in gold because it changes the way that you view the first month, right? It changes the ideas in your mind going into that first month, and that can be priceless because the more you can get on the side of that chihuahua, the bigger that chihuahua is going to grow, right? Sorry for the dog influence. We've got the dogs with us this morning, but you get what I mean. What you feed is what is going to grow. So you have to, if you want to feed the puppy wolf, let's say, we'll stop calling it a chihuahua. If you want to feed that puppy wolf to grow into the big, strong wolf that you want it to be, you've got to feed it the right stuff.